known is to occur in Samariti, Bohol, and some parts of the Mindanao. Although it has a relatively wide range, it is regarded as the most iconic species of Bohol. The Philippine tarsier is often dubbed as the smallest primate, but there is more to this nocturnal animal that is being hidden.
So here we are in the portraits. In first is the Sikatuna, also known as the Sikatuna. This native chieftain made his name in Philippine history through an event recorded on March 25, 1565. The Sandogo, or one blood between the Spanish explorer Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. Through this pact, the two men became brothers, signifying peace and friendship. The next is the portrait of Amblot revolt in 1621 to 1622. So, historical accounts provided that Boholanos have demonstrated their valiant character and heroism with their valiant revolt against colonial forces and the resistance to foreign threats. One Islander native from Bohol who showed great courage, valor, and sacrifices for the community was Amblot. Ethnic, spiritual beliefs and practices were also known as prime driving the Philippines. Amblot was the name given to a babaylan or shaman who encouraged a series of insurrections against Spanish colonial rule in Bohol.
Francisco Dagohoy Centrillas. In 1744, Francisco Centrillas, who goes by the nom de Guerre Dagohoy, once a cabeza de barangay in Inabanga town, led an uprising resisting Spanish colonial rule and officially ended on 31st August 1829. Francisco Salazar. Local fighters resisted the invading army using guerrilla tactics, conducting raids and ambuscades. One fatal encounter happened on the outskirts of Tagbilaran in Barangay Bohol on October 22nd, 1942. Dubbed the Battle of Ubuhan, a small group of guerrilla engaged a superior Japanese force, inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. The local fighters were led by Vicente D. Cubero, better known by his nom de guerre, Captain Francisco Salazar.
Use video a small lightweight boat with a single or double outrigger. The single outrigger enabled to capture to approach the river bank at a closer distance, which is practically when transporting impact ships. It was widely used in Visayas and Mindanao because of its easy to maneuver design and smooth hull to break waves. In fact, the action word video means to run or exit quickly. This type of boat is commonly seen in Maribobok Bay. Going to the river of Cortez and its estuaries, it was eventually adopted in southern Bohol, flying the rivers of Albuquerque and Gabon.